Tired of the same old sports? It's time to try BARTON Ball, a brand new game that's sweeping the nation. A compelling combination of Foursquare, volleyball, and even a little soccer, it's being hailed as one of the best games ever that you can play in a parking lot. So you've heard all about this BARTON Ball, but still don't know how to play? Well, this video is here to help you get started. All you need to play BARTON Ball is 4 people, a slightly flat kickball, a mostly flat ground, and something to mark the boundaries. Outside, chalk works great. Inside, your mom will probably yell at you for chalking up the floors, so tape is a good choice. For an official court, mark off a rectangle of 18 feet by 36 feet. This just happens to be the size of 4 parking spots. A midline divides the court into the 2 teams' zones. If you are in fact using 4 parking spaces as the outline of your court, then ignore the longer middle line. You'll next place 3 hash marks that are used to further divide each zone into 2 halves. Finally, small dashed lines are marked 8 inches from the midline in each zone to designate a neutral zone. BARTON Ball is played with 2 teams of 2 players. Before the game, a round of paper, rock, scissors shall determine who has the right to serve. A fight to the death could also serve this purpose. The server must stand behind his zone's back line. The ball must bounce, then be struck by the server's hand. Strike, to contact the ball with the hand or forearm. The server may cross the back line within the air, as long as the ball is struck before the server's feet re-establishes contact with the ground. If the server doesn't like the bounce, he may choose to fault. Fault, a server's option to rebounce the ball on the serve. Limit 1 per serve. Faults must be called before the ball is struck. The non-server of the serving team must be in front of the hash marks until the server strikes the ball. The opposing team's players may be anywhere, either within their zone or out of bounds. Once the ball is in play, teams may strike the ball up to 3 times, alternating strikes, before returning it to the opposing team's zone. Between hits, the ball may or may not contact the ground. The ball may contact any part of a player's body that is not the hand or forearm at any time and not be considered a strike, but a team's final contact with the ball before it returns to the opposite zone must be a strike. The ball must never be carried. BART, to carry the ball or let it maintain contact with the hand or forearm longer than the initial strike. BARTs come in varying degrees, from minimal to extreme. When the ball is in play, the players may be anywhere within their zone or out of bounds. The ball is considered to be out of bounds if it makes contact with the ground outside of the court or touches a boundary line or the midline. The neutral zone is to allow for the momentum of a player to carry them slightly into the opposing team's zone when striking the ball. A player may never step intentionally into the neutral zone or, of course, ever past the neutral zone. Every time the ball crosses the midline and before it makes contact, special rules apply to the play. If the ball is in the air within the back half of the zone, it may be struck before it hits the court. But if it's in the front half of the zone, it must contact the zone before a player's hand. However, the ball may still contact the player's body at any point. It can even be blocked directly into the opposing team's zone. Block, using a part of the body other than the hand or forearm to contact the ball within the front half of the zone before it hits the ground. A block may not be made with the hand or forearm, as this would be considered striking the ball in the front of the zone before it has contacted the ground. Crossing into the neutral zone is allowable during a block, though, as always, due only to momentum. Blocked balls are immediately playable by the other team. A point or change of service is awarded to the opposing team if the ball touches out of bounds, the ball is not returned to the opposing zone within 3 hits, a team BARTs, a team crosses into the neutral zone not due to momentum or past the neutral zone at any point, the server crosses the back line before striking the ball, or the non-server is out of position at the time of the serve. A team must have service to be awarded a point. Games are played to 15 and must be won by 2 points. Well, congratulations, you're now ready to play BARTON Ball. Like so many games, the concept is simple, but the strategies are endless. Now go have fun, for crying out loud.